Hey everybody, my name is Pete. I'm walking you through the top 5 VLOOKUP mistakes and how to fix them. If your VLOOKUP is giving you a #NA error or an unexpected result, this is a good video for you, and let's get started. Here we are looking up this customer ID and the VLOOKUP is returning a #NA. If you inspect the table array, you will see that this customer ID is in the table. So what's going on here? The value in the lookup table actually has an extra space. We can detect this extra space using the formula len to count the number of characters in each string. I will apply the len formula to the lookup value and len to the lookup table. As you can see here, there are 8 characters in the customer ID in the table array and 6 characters in the lookup value. To fix this, I'm going to insert the trim formula into my VLOOKUP, and that's going to remove extra spaces in the table array, and the VLOOKUP is back working. Here we are looking up this customer ID, and the VLOOKUP is returning a #NA error. If you inspect the table array, that customer ID is actually not in the table. When the lookup value is not in the table array, you can wrap the VLOOKUP in an if error formula, which will return a message of your choosing instead of #NA. So let's wrap this VLOOKUP in an if error formula and have the formula return missing item ID instead of #NA. And now the VLOOKUP returns a much clearer message rather than #NA. I want to take a short break and ask that you click that subscribe and notification bell if you're enjoying this video. When you subscribe, it helps me know that I'm on the right track and making valuable videos for you. Thank you so much, and let's get back to it. Here we are looking up this item ID and returning the 5th column in the table array, but the VLOOKUP is returning a #NA. This VLOOKUP expects the formula to work from right to left, but VLOOKUP only works left to right, and when the lookup value is in the leftmost column of the table array. I'm going to reorganize the data so that the lookup value is left of the return value and in the leftmost column of the table array. To do so, I'm going to drag the customer ID column so that it's the leftmost column in the table array, and then I'm going to re-update the table array in the VLOOKUP, and when I close this out, the formula works as expected. In this example, we have a VLOOKUP that is returning the customer name for a given customer ID, and it's working correctly. But when I drag the formula to the right, the subsequent formula generates a #NA error. When I inspect this formula, the table array has shifted right as the formula is dragged to the right. And this is the cause of the #NA error. To overcome this, you need to apply an absolute reference to the table array. To apply an absolute reference, click into the formula, highlight the table array, and press the F4 key once. And this will lock the table array in place. Now, when you drag the formula to the right, the formula works as expected because the table array is locked into place. Here we are looking up this customer ID, and we can see that it's in the lookup table, but it's generating a #name error. In this instance, the lookup value needs to be in quotations for the formula to work. When I add quotes to the lookup value, the formula works as expected. And to the right, we have a VLOOKUP that's trying to return revenue for a given item ID, and it's returning a #ref error. The VLOOKUP is trying to return the 3rd column, but the table array is only 2 columns. When you expand the table array by dragging it to the right, the formula works as expected. If this video has been helpful, then you're going to love the companion spreadsheet that I've linked to in the description. The spreadsheet recaps all of the steps we took to fix your VLOOKUP, provides before and after examples of working VLOOKUPs, and offers low stakes data for you to practice and get better with. It's an awesome resource, so check that out in the description below. Thank you for tuning in. Click subscribe and that notification bell so we can stay in touch. Let me know in the comments what was causing your VLOOKUP error. If you learned something, press that thumbs up button, and I will see you next time.